Okay, let me be honest here. I'm a fellow gamer who typically doesn't enjoy mobile games very much. I usually stick around consoles. And before you start spamming the button like a bunch of angry 6-year-olds, let me explain. The mobile genre of video games mainly consists of bad knockoffs and shitty ports of popular games. Take Minecraft for example. Yo, I fucking hate Minecraft Pocket Edition. It gives you this weird D-pad and tiny jump button. I mean, fuck, could it possibly get any worse than this? Oh my god! So yeah, it's probably no wonder why I didn't enjoy Among Us when it first came out. It just has that low-budget mobile feeling to it. You know, like the bad graphics, the simplicity, the kids. But on top of all that, the general gameplay of Among Us just really did not appeal to me at all whatsoever. Besides, most murder mystery games nowadays are just the same thing over and over again. There's a killer amongst you and your peers, and you have to contemplate to find out who the killer is. Now, this could actually be really fun, but Among Us does it in a different way, and I'm gonna tell you why. So as we can tell from the start of the match, there is an objective bar at the top left corner of the screen, which does make the gameplay more intuitive. Till you get to this fucking keycard part! Now, as you play the game more often, you will soon come into contact with a person known as the imposter, which is basically the guy who needs to kill everyone in the most infucking-humane ways possible. So yeah, like I said earlier in the video, Among Us did have to do something a little bit original with the whole murder mystery theme to it. So, unlike most murder mystery games where there's usually one person that has to deal with the killer, which is usually the hero or the sheriff or whatever you call it, Among Us does it in a way so you have to use teamwork. You see, when you start a meeting or report a dead body, it's up to you and your comrades to discuss and vote out who you believe the imposter is. And how does that play out? Okay, yes, this method would actually work out just fine in theory, but in practice, things are a little bit different. Reason number one, motherfucker can lie and say that he's not the killer when he really is, and there's no evidence to prove that other than witnesses. It's like taking a piss in the dark. Reason two, everyone's yelling over each other. It's like, goddamn, I know the answer, but oh, this fuckface is just telling everyone, oh no, it's this guy, it's this guy, it's this guy, and everyone gets confused. It's just a mess. Just a mess. Alright, to start this servers and connection rabbit hole, we're gonna be looking at one of the less frustrating inconveniences in the game. One that's probably irrelevant, but worth mentioning. The first thing that you'll notice when you join into someone's arena is that each server is different than the other. You can move as fast as Speedy Gonzalez in one arena and then move slower than shit in the other. Again, it's not that big of a deal, but it just feels a little bit awkward that you get used to playing one way and then you have to adapt immediately to another way of playing. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. Obviously, it's no mystery that Among Us is an online multiplayer game, which means that they run on servers. But unlike most multiplayer games, there's usually just a play button conveniently placed so you can join any online arena and get right into the action. Among Us does it so you have to look for the arenas. Now, the problem with this is that you can join an arena with one player in it, and it'll say that it is completely full. 1 out of 10, and it is completely full. What the fuck? And I thought Nintendo Switch Online was bad. Holy shit. The community of Among Us was actually very, very interesting to look into. Watching the audacity and the participation levels of the players was absolutely incredible. And let me tell you something, when you see players calling each other this word in a video game, that's when you know someone is taking the game a little seriously. So yeah, I would say the community of Among Us is just your average gaming community. We have people talking shit and making horrible hentai. But that's just the general community. Now look at the YouTube community. FaceTiming Among Us imposter at 3 a.m. Answer. Oh my fucking god. Oh, scary. Get your Bible. Oh god. Playing Among Us in real life. What? Among Us TikToks are worth watching. Are you sure? Just an incredible community. Alright guys, look, I know that this video is going to get a bunch of dislikes by a lot of angry Among Us players who cannot accept criticism on their own shitty game, but look, I am willing to say some of the better things about this game that I enjoy. I believe that Among Us is a very social game, and it allows you to connect with your friends even through this horrible, horrible pandemic that this planet is facing. But there's just one problem, the game just did not appeal to me at all. and it's sad because the game had so much potential. This video was a real pain to make. I usually love editing videos for you guys. I love knowing the fact that you guys are gonna get some entertainment out of this, but this video was just a pain in my ass. But look, I promise you guys I will be uploading more videos and more consistently. My family and school has been a real hard toll on this video, but I promise you guys this will never happen again. And as always, see you in the next one.